Hey there, it's Trish Faidley from The Knotted Truth. Just coming to you live from Ocean City, Maryland. This place is great. I come here often and just kind of sit back and just think because sometimes in this world of chaos and always having something to do, we have to quiet our brains. We have to get back to who we are and what's important to us in life. Sometimes we get a little bit out of control with our thoughts and our thinking, and we go and we do this and we do that, and then, and then things just get a little bit out of hand. So you have to come back to a more stable state. I do this with water. Water does that for me, but a lot of people can do it with, nature or fishing or something that satisfies their quiet time. Men like to go fishing, men like to do things that are kind of boring, but, you know, these are things that we do and we know that we're in our quiet zone and we can think and we can start to wonder, about the good things in life because everybody is just not even seeing the good things anymore. I mean, you look around you, it's people are just not enjoying life anymore, and they need to look at it differently. The perspective is off. The world's not going to end tomorrow. We have to live in it. We have to deal with things and, things that crop up. Not everybody's thinking the same way. Perspective is everything. One person can think that you're thinking one way and you could be not even thinking that way, and that person is just constantly like baffled in the brain and going over it over and over it every day in their brain because they don't understand why someone could be the way that they are. Truth is, we have no control over how anybody is or who they are. We can only, control how we are, and it either works or it doesn't. That's how it goes. You have to accept it and move forward, and you have to keep your heart open. If that's what you want in your life to come to you, then you have to be willing to give it openly and try things and live a little bit because people, you know, you may say, you don't need that because you have this or this. We need vacations. We need time to ourselves. Okay? We need to chill. Life isn't a ruckus. It shouldn't be a ruckus, and everybody's making it a ruckus by, constantly doing things that, mean nothing to them. And then when it comes down to it, and we become sick, or we, you know, life is, we get old, or life goes on, and we find that life's passed us by. We've missed all the good things that we had, and just to find things that we don't have. So you have to kind of get grounded in what it is that you truly do want, and create that path towards that journey, and don't let anybody bring you off of that journey. If they're meant for the journey, they will get on the journey with you, and you can't make anyone do anything they don't want to do. You just can't. And it's kind of sad that the world has come down to you can't even, trust people anymore, that they are going to do what they say they're going to do. So, just a short note, a little FYI, some things that I've been thinking about down here. I'm going to go back and I'm going to revamp things and I'm going to do things a little bit differently. Um, I love the water and it puts me at peace, and I know this is where I belong. Um, do you know where you belong? Do you know what makes you feel good? Do you have any idea that you can have what makes you feel good? You can have it. All you have to do is set your mind in motion to get it, and it will become yours. It's not rocket science. It's keep it simple and go for what you want. But first, you got to know what you want, because most people don't know what they want, and that's where the problem is. People don't know they can have anything they want. They just know that they've got to do what they got to do and survive in this time, and that's not true. I mean, we do have to survive, and we will survive. But that's not what life's about. Survival. We're going to survive. If you're one of God's children, you will survive. You will be provided for. As long as you're, giving and loving and doing all that you could possibly do, then you will be rewarded. You don't have to worry about those kinds of things. The things that you need to worry about are the things that you want to do, or the things that you want to, experience in your life. So many people I know, you know, they're going to miss out because they spend all their time away from their true self, away from who they truly are, and, just to chase money or to chase something is crazy. I don't want to chase anything. I want to have what I want, and that's simple as that. There's you know, no chasing to it. It'll come to me if it's meant for me, and I will bring it to me if that is what I choose to do. We have to understand that we bring what we think about to us, and we have to think the right things, and sometimes it gets a little jumbled, and we start thinking out of sync, and when we start thinking out of sync, our life becomes out of sync. Thoughts are powerful. Perspective is powerful. You can see things totally opposite and it's be the same situation, and one person feels bad about it, one person feels good about it, and it's the same situation, two different perspectives. Unless you have great communication in relationships, it's not going to work these days, because texting and different things has no feelings, and communication is lacking. You can't even hold a conversation with people anymore. I mean, phone conversations are minimal. It's ridiculous. It's sad, and reality is, it is what it is, and we either live with that or we continue to move forward with people who are in our lives for a reason, and who want to give us more, who want to love us, who want to be with us in that way. There are plenty of people out there wanting what you want. You just don't know how many people are out there wanting the same thing and fighting to get just that. It shouldn't be a fight. It should just be there. It should be a wonderful feeling, and just go. And if it's not, don't make it that way, because you put things there that don't belong, and one thing leads to another, and there you go. You're back to square one again. So I'm having a great time. I'm going to continue on. I'm getting ready to leave here. And I don't know, I may either head home for a little bit and then go somewhere else, or I may just, decide that just chill. Um, Stay tuned. I will be back next week to do a show for the Knotted Truth. And, if you haven't seen my shows yet, theknottedtruth.com. I have a few shows up there already, and you can go to the blog and check it out. I try to blog here and there. Life is too short to waste it on things that are unnecessary. Honestly, guys, we make so much out of stupid stuff. We really do. It just gets blown out of proportion, and it's crazy. But I am who I am, and I'm happy, and I'm at peace, and God is good, and He takes care of me all the time, and He takes care of you too. Admit it, and just be grateful. And the more grateful you are, the more thankful you are for everything that you have, the more you will have. And the more you create the space to have what it is that you want and don't accept less than that, then you will get what you want. It is how life is. It's pretty easy, but we complicate it. Take care. God bless. Love y'all. Bye.